Alright, so we've crossed over into Cantabria and we're just visiting a national park where they've got a lot of wild animals running around. It's kind of like a safari park where you can drive around and see them. So behind me, you see this is the famous Spanish elephant. Well, not exactly Spanish, but housed here. It's a beautiful place, pretty open, and I'll look forward to walking around and see what they've got here. They've got all different types of species, and yeah, should be cool. Beautiful place. It's very similar to the Basque Country, obviously it's right next to it, but you know, full of greenery and hills and mountains, so I'll get some more shots of that as well. So I'm just going to go grab another quick look at the elephants. Back in a bit. Okay, I'm just here waiting for my friends, the zebra here, to come out and say hello to me. We've been walking around a little bit. You do need a car to drive around, it's a big place. And I'm really impressed with the size of the habitats that the animals have. We've seen wolves, cheetah, obviously we're seeing the zebra here, some antelope over there. And yeah, it's obviously it's kind of like a zoo, but it's not, in the sense that it's quite open. There's a lot of space for these animals to walk around in. And they all seem really happy. So the name of this national park is Caba. Okay, so I'm going to put a link in the description as well. This is well worth a visit. Costs about 30 euros for an adult to come in. Although if you do book on the website, which we forgot to do last night, then you can get a little discount, so it'll cost you about 26 euros. But it's well worth it. It's a big place. We haven't even done half of it yet, and we've been here for a while, so looking forward to seeing some of the more predatory animals. I mean, they're the ones we all come to see, right? The lions and the bears and the big aggressive things. And I think they might let me down, these guys. They're still eating, and maybe no zebra for me today. But I'll check in a little bit later on. Beautiful place, that's all I can say. So there's actually a bear swimming pool. We're all just sitting around, relaxing. There we go, he's going to do some lengths. I'm sure he can make his own jacuzzi if he's eaten enough. Alright, well, yesterday finished a little bit crazy. We covered a lot of ground, so I'm recording this conclusion to the natural park video the following day. We started in the Basque Country, moved over to Cantabria to see the national park with all the animals and stuff, and we've now crossed over into Asturias, where we got last night, and we're staying in the Picos de Europa. So this is a mountain range. Absolutely beautiful, and I'm so happy because I've finally got the cool temperatures that I've been waiting for. I haven't looked, but I would estimate that it's around 18-19 degrees max. And yeah, it's finally cooled off. Yesterday was brutal. We were hours and hours looking at those animals yesterday. It's a great park, but it was so big to get around, it took so long, and the sun was beating down the whole day, so we ended up really tired, especially when we were jumping in and out of the car. We had the air conditioning, so it was like cold air, and then back out into the blazing heat to look at the animals, so we were really suffering. And by the time I got to the hotel last night, I didn't want to do another video, so we had a bit of dinner and just went straight to sleep. We're absolutely exhausted. Unfortunately, we didn't get to Santander, which you know, I understand it's not a huge attraction or anything, but I would have liked to have seen it. But never mind, there's plenty of other stuff going on. We might go over to Cantabria again, so there's some other towns there to see. And today I'm not quite sure what we're going to do. We probably just drive around, find some towns to look at. It's beautiful here. It's just mountain towns, villages, and I'm hoping we can see some beautiful stuff, get some walks done maybe. We've just been wandering around a lot of towns so far, but up here, I mean, it's desolate and empty. It's fabulous. I'm loving it. So we'll see how that goes. Right, I'm going to jump in the car now. We're going to head off, see where the day takes us, and I'll check in a little bit later. Take it easy.